Alright, Joja loving friends, it is now time to live your best corporate lifestyle. Succumb to the blue and just succumb to Joja. Get out all of your 50% off coupons because we're about to go ham on some Joja mods. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are on the one and only my secret Joja farm, as I'm going to show you guys some of the best mods that you can install for a fun-filled Joja playthrough. Now, while I know that Joja is the enemy, none of these mods are on the negative side. We're all about positivity for Joja over here. And if you're looking at my farm and thinking, where can I watch some of this action going down? Make sure to jump on over to my Twitch because we stream this save live every week, where I'm on a mission to complete everything as Joja as I can. Maybe it's first Joja Stardew. What did I put as my favorite thing? Normally I put in a little disclaimer video, but my only really big disclaimers for this one are just make sure that you've got all of your updated stuff on and that you are ready for the best blue Joja time of your life. Most of these mods are updated for 1.6, as I have got a lot of them in here, tried and tested. But of course, just make sure that all of your backing mods are updated to ensure that these work. Now, you guys know the drill. I love breaking these ones down into a couple of categories to make it a little bit easier to digest. But for this one, I only technically have 3 categories with a hidden fourth. That fourth one is our last category, will be our last mod that we cover, and is by far the best mod ever to be made for Stardew Valley. But for our category, starting us off, we have everything buildings or visual related, just to give you an overhaul of Joja themed living. Up next, we have anything related to the story or events, or anything that changes dialogue, all that sort of stuff. And lastly on our list, I've called this category Joja Life, but it's just our miscellaneous one. This is just all of the fun Joja themed mods that didn't fit into the other categories that you should definitely install. But with that being said, let's just get straight on into it. You can probably see a lot of these mods that I'm using over here, but we're going to start off with our buildings and visual stuff. Firstly, on this list, again, one that is used right here, is the Joja farmhouse. This is going to make all of your capitalist dreams come true and rep that Joja brand with pride. This gets rid of that nasty, timey, outdated wood plank looking house and changes it over to the latest trend in architectural evolution, this beautiful Joja themed farmhouse. Not only is it blue, but it has packing boxes out the front, a cute little Joja rug, and as well has our Joja logo printed on the front. It pretty much just turns your house into looking like a little Joja warehouse, and honestly, it is so cool. I do love the different things that they do with it and how they change it for every upgrade, and honestly it just looks so much better than the base game farm. Up next, very similar, just a different variation of it, this is Joja Living. You heard me say it in the last one and you'll hear me say it again. Get rid of that outdated, timey, plank, old looking nasty house. Show off as Joja's greatest employee and live in style with this mod. This one also covers all of the coops on your farm as well, and is covered with a really fun and gorgeous Joja themed look. Now you have the hard choice of choosing which of these farmhouse mods is best for you. Next up on the list, we have Joja's appearance greenhouse. So this just changes the exterior of the greenhouse to an elevator to essentially look like you're going for a hard day of work in the office. This works really well with one of the farm types I'm going to be covering here soon, and overall just adds a really unique look to your game and really ties in that entire Joja feel. Up next on the list, another one that I use, this is the Joja's Recolor Farmhouse mod. So this changes the frame color, staircase color, and pillar graphics to this really gorgeous Joja blue with some Joja icons as well. This overall just makes the home feel a lot more like you're a part of the corporation itself and showing off that you're the greatest employee ever. And also it just goes along really well with the entire farm theme. Now, to go along with not only that mod, but the next few mods that we're going to be showing, it's all by the same creator, we have Joja's Extended Cellar. This essentially makes your basement enlarged and beautified. Additionally, you can also grow plants and of course fill this up with some kegs or some casks to age that wine to make mega profits. I absolutely genuinely love how this one looks. I love the extra space that we can get, and I mean, we can grow crops down here. Like, talk about some more money making empire ways. See, Joja just really looking out for us. Next up, to carry on to that one, we have the Joja's Extended Barn barn. On a real note though, this one and the coop one, which I'm going to be showing you in a moment, are actually really cool looking mods. I genuinely really like how they look. This essentially just makes the barn area a little bit wider and cleans it up real nice. There's some area where you can grow things like grass, and as well just has so much extra space, so when it is a rainy day or it is winter and your little fellas don't want to come outside, they can live it up in style with all of the extra space inside their barn. As I said briefly, tagging onto that one, we have Joja's extended coop. Pretty much the exact same as the barn, and this just gives an extended look to the coop with a little grass patch that you can grow some grass on, cleans it up and makes it look super nice to go with a Joja themed farm. And the last one on this Joja extended vibes, we have Joja's extended slime hutch. You know it, it makes some internal extensions within the slime hutch, giving you additional space to put things and to arrange watering without being attacked by those little pesky slimes, giving it a slight different layout change. And honestly, we need that big Joja join us thrive in the middle to make it all the more worth it. Also just adds in some subtle quality of life upgrades, which I think are really cool, and also just show that Joja's looking out for us and is the superior option. And lastly, something that you've seen right now, right here on my farm, is probably one of the greatest Joja mods I've come across, and this is the Joja greenhouse farm. This changes the hilltop farm that you get with the base game to this gorgeous Joja greenhouse related farm. It gives you different space for plots. It gives you ongoing TVs that are showing our man's Morris with some coupons. As well, it gives you plenty of forage and debris so that you can get all of those resources. But I think my favorite thing that I learned about this mod is that it works better than your farm, because not only do you get crops that can grow throughout that season, I found this out when I planted some strawberries in spring, that they are growing throughout summer as well. So you have an actual greenhouse as your farm. Honestly, the opportunities for this one are endless. You can start your ancient fruit empire as soon as possible, unlock that bust and get that star fruit army going, and as well get those strawberries going all year round so that we don't have to go talk to Nasty Pierre and purchase them during those events. On top of that, it being a greenhouse though, the best thing is that as well, it is kind of treated like outside, so you can still be getting those lightning rods and scarecrows so that you can ward away those pesky crows and get those glorious battery packs. It is honestly the greatest farm that I have ever played on, so you should get it. Well, that was it for our buildings and visuals mods. We're going into our next category, which is everything story and events related. There are definitely some really cool ones on here, so let's start it off, and this is Joja Black Market. So if you have gone down the community center path and realized, damn, Joja kind of was the better option, well, this is the mod for you. Despite the community center being restored, Joja goods are still somehow flowing into the town from a suspicious source. Make your way through to the boss tunnel, where a incredible Joja kind of themed shady character will be happy to sell you a few goodies, of course at a premium price. You can get your things like Joja Cola, an auto petter, random variations of gems, all of the things like Joja seeds, random artifacts, slime eggs, and so much more. It's okay if you made the mistake of doing the community center and want to fix your wrongs. This is the way that you can. Up next, honestly, this is the best mod again that I have found. Doing the Joja save has been a lot of fun, but this is the Joja clearance bin mod. So this now adds in a mystery bin with random out of season seeds as well as various produce for sale. My favorite thing that I have found from this clearance bin was super early in spring, and I got strawberry seeds. They were cheap too. They were like 10 gold a pop. And that is how I managed to start my strawberry seed empire super early without the help of Pierre, because let's face it, Joja's better. As well, if you are a member, expect to get a cheeky 10% discount, and it'll have a variation of 5 different items for sale. Honestly, it's just such a fun mod and gives you all the more reason to go to Joja and realize that it is the superior choice. Considering I got strawberries super early in spring, need less to change my mind, I feel. Up next on the list, we have Joja Immersion, or also known as Joja Needs Nuance. So whenever you fix up the community center, all the villagers do is compliment you. They tell you how great you are that you did it, and it was about time somebody did it. But when you sell your soul out to the big blue, they kind of just don't say anything. But with this mod now, it will add in new lines for every NPC reacting to Joja's removal of things like the glittering boulder, for them fixing up our greenhouse, repairing the bus, those minecarts, and more. anymore. The only people that seem to say anything when we sell our souls to Joja is Pierre and Lewis, because they're a little bit sad that you buy the membership instead of going down the community route, and then that's kind of it. And then Joja goes through all of that effort to fix up the entire town. They fix the bus, they fix mine carts, they fix our greenhouse, and the villagers are like, wow, mysterious deed done, how great. No, Joja did that, so let's show them the love that they deserve for all of the hard work they put in. Every friendable character now has a minimum of 2 brand new lines, including the dwarf, and most will have up to 8 new lines of dialogue. There's honestly some really fun kind of dialogue in this one, and it just feels like it should be base game. There should be more Joja related things. And lastly, for this category, we have Morris redeemed. Morris is the town's villain. He is the manager at Joja, and people just seem to not like him when he's just doing his job. So now you can help Morris redeem himself after you go down and complete the community center route. That's right, you will have to betray your sweet Joja and not go down that route, but it gives the town a chance to redeem Morris. This adds in 13 new events, adds in changes to schedules, and additionally some crossover content. After you completed the community center and Joja's out of business, Morris has decided to return to the valley. He needs some help settling in, and who better to ask than everyone's favorite farmer. There's a lot of really cool additions to this one, and Morris should have some dialogue and also some events. I feel it just feels right that he should. He's a character within this game too. That was it for our story and events categories. We're on to our last category, and this is Joja Life, or also known as Miscellaneous. First up on the list is one of the coolest mods that I've found, and this is Joja Cola Expanded. So Joja Cola in the game is just that. There's one flavor of Joja Cola, and that's kind of it. I feel like for a corporation as big as them, they should be having some more flavors. Give us that diet variation, give us a different flavor, but instead the game just gives us that one blue Joja Cola. Well, now with this mod, you can have over 35 brand new flavors of Joja Cola, all obtainable from things like the stores, from trash, as well as fishing. You can fish up various different cola boxes to find different variations of Joja Cola, and as well you can go to select vendors like the Traveling Merchant and purchase different flavors and options of that Joja Cola. There are so many different kinds of Joja Cola. I've personally been having a blast trying to grab all of them and hoard up on them because a lot of them have different kinds of buffs. Some things have like a mining buff, you've got your speed buffs. I mean, look at my little Joja Cola hoarding section. Like a fishing and speed buff, a mining luck and speed buff, max energy, a luck, magnetism, speed, and attack buff. Like, Joja Cola kind of game though. This is just overall a really fun expansion mod to be able to add into the game. Up next on the list, we have Joja Express. You're like me, love a cheeky bit of online shopping. However, it's not really something that we can do in the game and normally have to run all the way to the other side of town to go and visit Joja to grab all of those seeds. However, this mod now adds in an online shopping service provided by Joja Market. You can buy whatever you want from the online market and they will automatically deliver it after a short time. This is a fun way to be able to grab all of the things that you need, especially if you've got a really busy farming packed day to get done. Up next on the list, we have Joja Financial. Are you tired of living in that little tiny house for the first few months until you have scrounged up enough resources, materials, and money to be able to get it upgraded? Do you have a pinch for decorating and want to be able to get things like that furniture catalog available but just don't have the funds? Well, now it is time to let the Joja Financial team let you live the life that you deserve. You can get all of these things early and now pay for it over time with a bit of an interest rate on that one. The Joja Financial department know that you want to enjoy all of these goodies now, so why wait? Why go down the grind and do it? Decorate your house now, bestie. So let them do all the hard work and pay for it up front and just pay for it slowly over time. Next up on the list, this is a little bit of a quality of life one, if anything. This is Joja Sprinklers. I don't know about you, but I want sprinklers ASAP. I want them soon. I hate doing the grind of getting all my levels up and the grind of getting all the materials. I want them sooner than that. Well, now you can, because now you can buy sprinklers from Joja Mart. Go on the entire Pay Joja for everything route and now buy sprinklers from your favorite shop. Next up on the list, we have Joja Seeds. Now, thanks to Joja, you can spend less on seeds and make more profit. The new seeds are bioengineered for the ultimate in customer satisfaction, including increased planting seeds, seasons, higher yields, shorter growth times, and so much more. Morris is always throwing around those 50% off vouchers, so it's about time that we cash that in and got these seeds for a cheaper price to make more profit so that we can go and spend it at Joja again. Not only do you get some more money from them, but it just makes them look so much more vibrant in general. You can tell clearly what the superior seeds are. And lastly, for this category, we have Joja Cola Restock. This one, like Joja Cola Expanded, adds in a variety of new sodas to the game, most of which you can purchase from the vending machines within the saloon. This one adds in 14 lore-friendly sodas to Joja Mart, and it also additionally revamps the vending machines at the Stardrop Saloon to offer most of them. 2 sodas are only available to purchase at Sandy's, and as well, these are now on everyone's likes or dislikes, so they can have customized Joja Cola flavors that they enjoy. Honestly, I'm just such on a team, give us more flavors of Joja Cola, so I'm glad that there are various different mods that can expand on those Joja Cola flavors. Well, normally I'd say that is it for all of the mods to show you guys, but there's one that I feel like we're missing. One really fantastic and amazing mod that gives you the most in-depth and just the best Joja experience that you'll ever have. But what was the name of the mod? Just trying to think of it. It's trying to rattle my brain on it. The best mod ever in existence. What was the name? I've got it. This is the Marry Morris mod. That's right, you heard me. It's time to romance Morris. This adds in our favorite Joja Cola employee as a marriageable NPC. It gives him his own house and also gives him a redemption arc if you do choose to do the community center route. But in my opinion, if you're gonna romance him, just go old Joja, sell your soul completely. This mod additionally is fully compatible with Stardew Valley Expanded, and because Stardew Valley Expanded adds him in as a sort of gifting NPC, I would just recommend playing with Expanded. It really just adds it all in together. This gives him a full-blown backstory, gives you various different heart events, a modified community center event where he chooses to stay in town, it gives him his own house, and so much more. He's got all of his heart-related events for 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, and 14 hearts. His house is super close to yours as well, just to show how much he cares about you, and is set just above the bus stop, and overall is just the best mod to tie together that Joja Corporation feeling. Well, now that we've gone over all of that, what were some of your favorite Joja mods? As I said before, I have been having a blast playing on my Joja themed farm, all along with my gorgeous little cat, Caterpillism, and my 2 gorgeous Joja minions. So if you do want to catch more of some of these mods and actions, make sure to head over to my Twitch channel, where I stream this one live over there for all of your Joja viewing pleasure. But anyway, as always, if you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments below as well what kind of mods you want me to cover next. And on that note, I'm going to go find out more about Morris and why he truly is the best bachelor ever and should have been added in as a romanceable character in the base game. Concerned Date, I'm looking at you. But I will catch all of you guys on the next video. Bye everybody!